Today I want to talk about the Huntsville landfill. As you can see here, this is a Tuesday, rather active. You can see the trucks coming back out. Some of those are Huntsville garbage trucks, others are contractors that are dropping off materials or whatever, and occasionally you'll see just a private individual automobile or truck taking some of their trash out there. So here's the entrance. You can see on the left and on the right that the mountain of trash is growing, and as it grows they fill it up, they cap it over, they do a lot of monitoring, and they plant grass, and so it looks like a grass field when they're done with it. Over to the right, that is the flying field, the RC model aircraft flying field there, which was part of the old dump and has been decommissioned. You can see the line of trucks there, by the way. And this is the active part of the landfill at this point. We'll fly on over there and take a look at that momentarily, but you can see the road going in and all the trucks working their way around to the dump site, and then they eventually come back out. So let's see. The other thing that you'll see or notice as we go along is that the Huntsville waste to energy plant, which is in the background there, we'll get a better shot of it here in a few moments. That waste to energy plant is taking the garbage, basically household garbage, and burning it so that it reduces the volume. At the same time, it produces some energy, but it reduces the volume of the garbage that needs to be buried, and that takes some of the load off of the landfill. I'm sure there's other types of materials coming in here that get dumped into different areas depending on exactly what it is. But you can see this landfill goes on for quite a ways, and it's right in it's in the edge of Huntsville. It's where the old airport used to be, or close to it, just off of Airport Road and South Parkway. So you can see there some of the dump, and they run over it with bulldozers and stuff to break it up, and then cover it up eventually. There's a concrete plant over there as well, just off the edge of the landfill. You can see part of South Huntsville. And there's some lakes nearby. I think landfill is actually a fairly elaborate thing nowadays. They put in layers of different things, and sometimes they put in plastic or something to contain it, put the garbage on top of that, and then put some kind of plastic or something over the top. And they monitor. They put in monitoring wells to make sure that that actually produces methane from a typical pile of garbage will produce methane. Some people actually extract that methane and use it to run generators to produce power. Huntsville has chosen, I think probably 10 years ago, to build this waste to energy facility where the garbage is delivered and run through an incinerator, and of course in the process of burning it produces some energy, some heat, and that heat runs boilers and what have you and produces electricity. So we get the energy out of the garbage before it's buried, so that you have piles, as you can see here. These are piles of the burned trash that came from the waste to energy facility. And you see there's big stacks of ash. Of course, that's really compacted. I don't know the exact ratio, but I think I've heard numbers of like 10 times less material to be buried once it's been burned compared to just a normal landfill. So we're going to turn around and head, I believe we're getting ready to head over to the waste to energy facility. There's Aldridge Creek, by the way, that runs through the middle of Huntsville, all the way down to Ditto Landing area. And there's the waste to energy facility. It's actually located right on the edge of Redstone Arsenal. In fact, I'm not so sure that Redstone didn't provide the land, transfer it to the city or whatever to be able to build this facility, because it's a huge improvement over, you know, the problem we had before was the volume of garbage being collected was building these mountains at a very fast rate down in not really in South Huntsville, but certainly south of downtown Huntsville. So this facility, as you can see, it's smoke coming out, it's burning. You may be able to see trucks coming in. I was over there a few days ago, and you could see a line of trucks coming down, going in there and dumping the garbage into the incinerator. And of course, as I said, it produces electricity. I actually tried to look it up. I could not find the specs, but I'm sure it produces a good bit of electricity, and it's basically free. You've got to get rid of the garbage anyway, so you might as well burn it and make energy from it. And now we're going to turn around and come back. By the way, those buildings there in the foreground are recycling. That's the recycling center, where you can take hazardous waste and they will accept it, and, such as batteries and chemicals and paint and things like that. I've used that before. But there again, there's the stacks of the ashes that come out of that incinerator, and it's much more efficient than what we were doing before. These mountains are, these man-made mountains are getting rather large. And again, you can see the radio control flying field there in the distance. So I hope you're enjoying the videos, and hope you like the new narration. Try to find something interesting to video and interesting to talk about. So give me some feedback, subscribe, like and subscribe, and I hope to catch you again soon. Have a good one.